right, welcome to Sport Tour on Enterprise TV, where we give you all the latest what is happening in the world of sports. If you are joining us for the first time, please do well to follow us across all our social media platforms at Enterprise TV 7. My name is John Olasikomi, reporting for Sporting Duty today. All right, here are the highlights. Super Eagles arrive in Moscow ahead of historic friendly with Russia. Bundesliga giant reveals asking price for Super Eagles forward Victor Boniface. In foreign football, in the UEFA Champions League, Paris Saint-Germain trashed Inter to win their first ever Champions League. Manchester United signed Wolves' Matheus Cunha. In other sports, Nigeria Olympic Committee Athlete Commission mourns victims of Kano Pillars delegation tragedy. In French Open, Sinners gets sight on French Open quarters, golf and Andriva in action. Now let's feed you with the details, starting with local football. The Super Eagles of Nigeria departed England for Moscow on Sunday night as they gear up for an international friendly against Russia scheduled for Friday, June 6. The newly crowned Unity Cup champions will arrive in Moscow in the early hours of Monday in almost a 4-hour flight from London to Moscow. The match set to take place at the iconic Luzhniki Stadium in Moscow marks the first ever senior level meeting between Nigeria and Russia. Head coach Eric Chell and his squad recently concluded their participation in the 2025 Unity Cup Invitational Tournament in London, where they emerged champions. Nigeria defeated Jamaica 5-4 in a penalty shootout at Brentford G-Tech Community Stadium after a 2-2 draw in the regulation time to secure the title. The team is making the journey to Russia via Morocco, continuing their preparations for the upcoming 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifiers. Away from the camp of the Super Eagles, let's talk about Nigerian striker. Nigeria international Victor Boniface may be leaving Bayer Leverkusen this summer, as the club has set a 50 million euros price tag on the striker. Leverkusen's decision to offload Boniface comes as they prepare for life under new manager Erik ten Hag, following the departure of Xabi Alonso to Real Madrid. The club may be looking to fund new signings by letting Boniface go. Boniface had a stellar debut season with Leverkusen, scoring 21 goals and providing 9 assists in 34 games across all competitions. He played a key role in helping the team win the Bundesliga title and the DFB Pokal crown, as well as reaching the UEFA Europa League final in 2024. However, his 2024-2025 campaign was marred by injury and fitness issues, limiting his impact on the pitch. Despite his inconsistent form, Boniface's talent and potential have attracted interest from several clubs. As one of the Super Eagles' 12-time cap stars, Boniface is likely to attract attention from several clubs when the transfer window opens. He will be joining a list of high-profile departures from Leverkusen, including Xabi Alonso, Jonathan Tah, Jeremy Frimpong, and potentially Florian Wirtz. Away from local football, let's move straight to foreign football. In the UEFA Champions League, Paris Saint-Germain PSG won the Champions League for the first time after a big 5-0 win against Inter Milan in the final played in Munich. The French team played brilliantly and dominated from the start. They scored early and kept control of the match until the end. Youngster Desiree Doué was the star of the game, scoring 2 goals and assisting another. The other goals were scored by Achraf Hakimi, Kvaratskhelia and Seny Mayulu. PSG's managers Luis Enrique led the team to a historic treble after already winning the league and the cup in France this season. This 5-0 result is now the biggest win ever in a Champions League final, making it a night to remember for PSG and their fans. Away from the Champions League, let's talk transfer. Breaking news, Manchester United signed Brazil forward Matheus Cunha from Wolves in a deal worth a reported £62.5 million on Sunday. Cunha is expected to pen a 5-year contract with the Old Trafford club, who have the option of extending the deal by a further 12 months. The 26-year-old was in Manchester over the weekend to put the finishing touches to his move, which is subject to a visa and registration. Kuna, who has won 13 caps for Brazil, scored 18 goals in all competitions for Wolves this season, winning the Club's Player of the Year award. The Brazilian finished his Wolves career with 33 goals in 92 appearances in all competitions after signing from Atletico Madrid in January 2023. Amorim's side lost the Europa League final against Tottenham to cap a dismal season, featuring a 15th place finish in the Premier League that ranked as their lowest final position since 1973-1974 season. Away from foreign football, let's talk auto sports. In the world of tennis, Jannik Sinner will seek to light up the night session on Monday as the top seed clashes with Andrei Rublev, while Russian starlet Mira Andreeva will face eating partner and ex-compatriot Daria Kasatkina for a place in the French Open quarterfinals. Elsewhere, world number 2 Coco Gauff will meet Alexandrova in the last 16 and 24-time Grand Slam champion. Novak Djokovic will renew his rivalry with Cameron Norrie. Third seed Alexander Zverev and Jessica Pegula will also take to the court in fourth-round action against Talon Grispol and Louis Boysen, respectively. Djokovic, a 3-time French Open winner, will have the chance to rack up 100 victories as Roland Garros when he faces Britain's Norrie. Away from lawn tennis, let's enter straight to the just concluded NSF. The Nigerian Olympic Committee Athlete Commission (NOAC) has expressed deep sorrow and solidarity with the people of Kano State following the tragic road accident that claimed the lives of 19 members of the state contingent returning from the 22nd National Sports Festival held in Ogun State. The fatal accident occurred near Dakar-Sole town, approximately 50 kilometers from Kano, involving one of the buses transporting the athletes and officials. In a statement issued on behalf of the commission, Olumide Oyedeji, chairman of the Nigerian Olympic Committee Athlete Commission and third vice president of the Nigerian Olympic Committee, described the incident as a devastating loss to the Nigerian sports community. He said, and I quote, "Our hearts are with the people of Kano, and we pray for strength for the families to bear this irreplaceable loss." That is how much I can take on Sport Talk on Enterprise TV7. If you are yet to follow us across all social media, endeavor to do that. We are at Enterprise TV7 across all social media platforms. Visit our website at enterprisetvnews.com and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. My name remains John Olasikomi. See you next time.